not eating anything, going to work, having at lunchtime not eating anything, being hungry at the end of the day, and looking forward to overeating everything. You know, you go out, you have a big meal, and you still have potato chips while you're watching television. See, I know why we're all here. We are foodies. We are people who love to eat. And that was life. And the other thing was, this is 2014. Thing is, can't go to sleep. Can't go to sleep. So you start watching television all night long. Drive-ins, divers, diners, and drives. I know every show, I must have seen it over and over again. And when at 1 o'clock that ended, you go and watch custom cars. Custom cars, 69 Plymouth Barracuda being restored. And then finally you fall asleep and you start up all over again. And what's happening? By the end of the year, I was eating more and more, getting heavier and heavier, and as I got older, less and less happy. I was still functioning, still doing what you had to do, but life was not really any fun. So one day I go and see my orthodontist, and I go into her office, and the first thing is that everybody standing around is smiling. It's like a cult. Looks like some of you, you know. You're up there looking around, smiling and all of that, and I'm wondering, what am I doing here? And I go and she starts to treat me, and I lie in the chair, opening my mouth up, and I can't do anything, and she's telling me how wonderful this thing called Purium is, and how she lost all this weight. And she says, you know, I'm taking these aminos, and now I got muscles. And she starts doing this, and she says, I even got abs. And so, I don't get abs, you know, I want abs. So what do we do? So she signs me up. She signs me up, right? Takes me to the office, sign up, do this, and oh man, this looks like what the Egyptians used to build, you know, what am I going to do? And I signed it off, but I signed up. And the first thing I did was nothing for about a month and a half. But finally, you're just so disgusted with where you are, we started it. I started the first day with Purium, and what I discovered was Power Shake tastes good. And we started taking it. And I said, this is not bad, because I was full for the first time. See, I was skipping breakfast and lunch, and all of a sudden I'm taking something, I'm feeling happy, doing aminos, you know, and I'm losing weight, watching my weight go down. And 10 days later, and 30 pounds lost later.
Woo! Awesome!
I think, you know, this is wonderful. And I can tell you all about the fact that cholesterol went down to normal. I can tell you about how the doctors couldn't believe what happened to my blood sugar, you know, which went down to at least to an area where, you know, he was threatening me with insulin or something silly. And now we're not doing that. I can tell you all about the benefits, but what it really was all about was I started to feel good. I started to feel good. You know, it was like when you're taking Purium, you're standing there and pulling up your pants. See, that's the Purium move. You got that. And then you keep wondering, how many holes can I put in this belt? Okay? I did that to my wife this morning, and she said, "You're doing that on purpose. Go buy a new one already." You know? Feeling good. Do eating good, feeling good. That's what it was. That's what it is if you get on, take advantage of this opportunity. You know, I'm still a foodie. Here's the thing. I still love to eat. I don't care how you slice it, dice it, fry it, stew it, roast it, eat it like sashimi. Tofu will never taste as good as a steak. Never.
That's great.
You know? So what I discovered after Purium was that I love a good steak. I can go out and eat now. And the first thought was when someone you say that, is, well, what does that mean? Slipping back into the... No. What it means now is I can look at a steak, take a little bit, enjoy it more than I ever did. Because before I was eating and at the end of a heavy meal feeling sick and feeling like I wasn't happy. Now I eat less and enjoy it more. And I eat only what I like, and life is great. Life is great. So that's what this is all about. So if you look, if you haven't done it for any other reason, you should know I totally believe in these products. I know they work. They work for me. They've worked for everybody else that I've talked to, everybody else who signed up. And look, if that isn't enough, there's a 60-day guarantee. Take the guarantee. In fact, plan right now to return, do the 10 days and then return it. Plan it. And I'm going to plan to see you up here telling us how good it was. You see, take advantage of all of this. Feeling good, looking good, period.